Hi, this is John with your Next 7. I'm bringing you a unique video today that shows you the full process of getting set up and how quickly that process takes to start building your first employee schedule. Now I'm here on the homepage yournext7.com and I'm going to type in my name here and email address and click Start the free 30-day trial. This is going to bring me to my welcome page. Now at the welcome page I can put in my company name, a phone number, and this is going to prompt me to set my account password as well. If you would like to designate a specific URL for this company, you can do that in here. So I can do my Your Next 7 test and check that availability, and it's accepted. After this, I'll pick my start day. I'm going to start my week on Monday. And you have this option to go through and import your employees using an Excel spreadsheet. We do have a sample Excel spreadsheet you can download. And I'm going to go to start building my first schedule and do that. So I already have my sample Excel spreadsheet set up and ready to go. This is what it looks like. I'm going to come here and import employees. Choose that file where I've saved it. And you'll see all of your employees will go ahead and import. Now if you used our sample, these fields are going to match up to the names and the emails that you need it to match up to. If you had your own form already, you can use this drop down to select what category you want these to fall in. So everything is set up correctly here. If I want to exclude an employee, I can do that by clicking the X. Simply click it again to add them back in. And then we'll click Import Employee Lists. Now what this is going to do is send out the email to all of our employees letting them know, hey guys, we're using this new awesome software. You can now log in and set your password, put in your phone number and all that information so that they can receive alerts on their end. But our employees are now imported, so we can go over to our schedule and start building out our schedule. So I'm going to click on schedule here, and this will pull us over to our current week. And you have different options of how you can schedule your employees. My favorite is the Pro layout, so I'm going to switch over to this real quick. And this is really the quickest way to go through and add in shifts for your employees. I can come through here and John McMullen, that's myself. Let's say I'm the manager of this company and I work every day from 8 to 4. I can just click that and copy and paste over here and we'll get Saturday and Sunday off there. Let's move Jack Bauer up because he is the other manager within the company, and let's say that he works the night shift for us. So you can have those hours set up. You'll notice all of my hours are automatically calculating here at the bottom. If you would like reporting as well on the weekly hours, you can turn on reporting at the bottom here. And say I don't want to actually see everything, I just want to view my scheduled labor and scheduled hours. I can turn off and on exactly what I need. Let's close those settings. And then what I can do is come through here and start inputting my employees' schedules. So a lot of times you have a schedule set up in Excel already that you can go through and either copy and paste those hours over, or you can just look at that schedule and input them. But basically you can come in here and just start typing in what you need. So if you have, say Tony Almeida comes in at 10 a.m. every morning and he stays until 6 p.m. I can come through here and copy that over to the days that I need him working. And oh, look, I have overtime. It shows up as a red background here, so I can come through here and look at my normal schedule and see how I might want to change that a little bit so that he does not have overtime. I'm going to remove him on Friday since I already have 2 managers working, and that takes care of my overtime problem. So you can go through and build this out. I'm going to go ahead and pause for just a second here so you don't have to see all this, but it'll just take another minute or two. Alright, and I'm back. It's only been about a minute. since I last left off, so let's go ahead and add a minute to this video as far as how long it takes to get this set up. But I've got my initial schedule set up. I've got my employees' hours in here. I can see on the sidebar here how many hours each employee has. If I wanted to look at different layouts to get more information, say I wanted to look at what my overlap looked like on certain days, I can come over to my bar graph layout and view the overlap that's happening on all of those. Even though I input it just as text on the other one, it pulls all that over into tangible information that it can make bar graphs out of. You can come through here and look at the employee layout. This is more of your Excel look as well. The employee layout is very helpful if you're on something like an iPad, to where you can actually just come through here and click to edit shifts or add shifts, and it's just a very click and point and click focused type of layout. So it works very well on iPads. But once you're done with everything, once you have the schedule set in stone and how you would like it, simply click Publish Schedule, confirm that you would like to publish that. And what that's going to do is send out a request. It's going to send out the text messages and the emails to all of your employees, letting them know what hours they work for the week. So that's it. So you're done building your schedule for the week. Now, being that this is my first schedule that I've ever input, I'm going to set this as my default schedule to make future weeks a lot easier. So if I go up to Copy Week and set it as my default schedule, it'll let me know it's going to erase my typical default schedule, which I don't have one, so it's okay. And it is now set. If I go to the next week, now I'll have a couple of different options. So I can copy over from my default schedule, or if my default schedule was made a few months back and last week's schedule is more like what this week's is going to be, I can come up to Copy Week and copy it over from my previous week as well. So you can copy from the previous week or you can copy from your default schedule. Either way, it builds out your initial schedule and you can come through here and start making changes immediately. Now, if I would like to add tasks to any of my employees, letting them know, what station they're going to be at, what department, anything like that, I can come up here to my settings icon and click Edit Tasks. And this will bring me over to my task editor. I can enter in a task name, say have a wait staff. You can set a specific color for these guys. And you can enter a description as well. I'm going to click Add Task. And what that'll do is that'll add that task of wait. I can add in bussers. Let me set the color for these guys as well. And you can add bussers. Now, dragging and dropping any of these will affect how it appears on your drop-down menu when you're allowed to select it. So you can go through and continue to add as many as you would like, as many as you need, and set the colors for those. That way when I'm going through and I'm actually creating my schedule, I can come in here and let's edit that shift. I can select a task and pick what that task is going to be for that employee. So they're going to be a manager that day. I can update that. And you'll see that it actually updates the task and shows what that employee will be working for the day. So here I am. I got everything set up. Now that my schedule has gone out to all the employees, they're allowed to trade shifts with the manager's approval. And this is all within, let's see, I'm at 8 minutes and 30 seconds right now, including signing up. Add a minute or two to that for actually building in the rest of the schedule. So about 10 minutes and I'm done building my first schedule here. So if you like what you see, you're ready to get started with your trial, you can go to yournext7.com and go ahead and sign up for your free 30-day trial. If you would like more information on it, feel free to email me personally at john@yournext7.com or give me a call or shoot me a text at 281-401-9321. Thanks a lot.